are always popular. If it's around Christmas time, it's because a lot of people are serving them as appetizers. If it's all the rest of the seasons of the year, it's because it's appetizers and it happens to be a meal. I have served these as a meal in my house. I don't even know how many times, countless times. They're always in my freezer. I even just microwave 3 of them sometimes to have a little snack later at night to curb my cravings. I love the Potstickers, but here's your choices to how to get them home. You can get a set of 50 for $40, but for only $14 more, we will send you twice as many Potstickers. So your total is $54, and it's M51330. If you just go for the 50, you choose chicken, which all of them have a little bit of vegetable in there. So chicken and veggie, it's pork and a little bit of veggie, but if you do want to go more vegetarian and go for the all vegetable option, you can do that as well. But if you do the buy more, save more, you can start mixing and matching your flavors. And by the way, do 2 easy payments because there's many times we do not have easy pay available on this. Carol Allen brings everything that is perfect gourmet to us. And I'm lucky I get you twice in this show. How are you?
I'm well, how are you?
Good, I'm also very well. So really, I've had always been a fan of Potstickers. But I never really truly loved them until I had yours.
Thank you.
Because yours are very specific. There's almost they're beautiful.
Yes.
And there's a beauty in the simplicity of your recipe. What makes your recipe different?
It all really starts with what we call, the wrapper, the wonton. I'm just gonna try to reach over here and cut.
Okay.
Lately I have not been cutting very well. I don't know why that is, but anyway. So the idea is that it's thin. So if you're thinking, oh, I don't know, they're gonna be doughy, they're not. It's just enough to hold it together.
They're delicate.
And this is the pork. So if you choose pork, it's got a little bit of pork, it's got cabbage in it, has sesame and soy.
So it's not gonna be all protein. There will be a little bit of vegetables and sesame.
And then the wrapper and how you decide to cook it. And to Sharon's point, just so y'all know, because sometimes it gets confusing. If you choose pork, it is going to say pork and vegetable that they can get in there. So it's pork and vegetable. The all vegetable will say all vegetable. Right. So I know that they probably can't see that, but pork and vegetable is what that says, okay?
And you know what, Frank? What was it that you said? I just missed that 2 seconds ago. The 100 count, thank you, sir. The 100 count is obviously very popular. Right. Because you've already spent 40 here. So for $14 more to get twice as many, and I will tell you, even if you just live alone, you'll be so happy to have these in your freezer because they stay good in your freezer for a year. Yes. And I can't tell you how many times, like I said earlier, I've just heated up 3 for me because I felt like a snack that was savory, but I didn't want to be eating chips and things like that.
You've heard me say this before. I refer to this as the little black dress of food.
Yes, I agree.
Whatever you want. So it can be that savory snack that you're looking for. And the thing is that's really nice, they're fully cooked. So you're deciding really the texture, how you like them. My parents always microwave them. Instructions are on the packaging. We always see us on here, pan sauteing. It's really whatever you like and how you want to do it. And the really great thing is chicken. Get this. 180 calories for 6 of them.
That's my
10 grams of protein. So you can go ahead, look at that. Put that over the broccoli. You can go ahead and you can do the fried rice. But it really is the idea of, if you make it for dinner, steam up some rice, saute up some vegetables, and dinner's ready. Or you're having book club and you do the sauces that we show out here.
Which is so much fun. I mean, there's so many fun sauces you can get now. It's very interactive. And the kids love that. You go into the international food aisle. Yep. Yum Yum sauce is now a favorite.
Exactly.
In our house. But I will tell you, it is personal preference because if you like it crispy on the outside, you pan saute them. Yes. And we're going to talk about, yes, you need a nonstick pan. We'll do that in a second and let you know because they are called Potstickers. Yes. But I like them a little crispy. My husband likes them crispy, but when we do them for the kids, they prefer it to be a little softer. So I'll make theirs in the microwave, and it couldn't be any easier in how you end up steaming them in the microwave. And if I'm doing that quick snack for myself, that's how I'm doing it because within 2.5 minutes, I'm eating.
So here, this is the all-vegetarian choice.
Okay.
So it has baked tofu. So if you're thinking, oh, what's in that? It's got tofu, it has peas, it has carrots, it has green beans, and again, and then the cabbage, the red cabbage, and you're deciding how you're going to prepare it. So it really is a matter, to me, the chicken's a little bit lighter than the pork. It's maybe interchangeable. I love the idea of the 100 count because you can mix and match. So if you're not really sure, you don't have to do 100 of all chicken. You could do chicken and pork, or
you can mix and match your flavors. And so this is the way I sort of break it down in my mind.
Okay.
obviously, if you have a vegetarian in the family or you just want to do something different for a change, you probably will not find something yummier in all vegetable than the vegetable pot stickers, because that balance of flavor is just so perfect. And the vegetables, even if you microwave them, stay still a little bit crisp on the inside, which is terrific. The pork are my favorite because the pork is just a little bit richer in flavor than the chicken.
Yes.
But the chicken just sort of has a brighter, it's a very juicy flavor, and that's the chameleon of protein that can sort of go into everything. And so I need to let you know where we are with these. In the set of 50, pork is down to the final 300.
Okay.
Veggies down to 200 remaining. And the 100 count. These are the following choices that are last call. All chicken, all pork, all veggie, and pork with veggie are all last call.
Wow.
So this is what I want to remind you of, because I don't want you to be confused at home. When I'm talking about, you know, pork with chicken and this and that, none of the little pot stickers is all protein on the inside if you're going for the chicken and the pork. It will be a mix of the pork and some of the vegetables and the soy and the sesame.
Because
it's the same thing with the chicken.
Because you need that. I mean, when we say
it's the balance.
Yeah, so when we're saying, you know, you're choosing the pork, you know, it's going to have the cabbage and the sesame and the soy, but it really is about, you know, a lot of people that are watching, they know how to cook, they know how to do it well, and you're saying, yeah, but sometimes you just don't feel like doing it anymore. And this is such an easy go-to for, like you said, that savory snack. And you sit back, you're like, what do I feel like having? You got a hankering for something, you can microwave, you're gonna have it for dinner. You have people over at last minute. Non-stick skillet, as Sharon, you mentioned, so everybody knows, they're called pot stickers for a reason. I'll tell you, I took one of my really nice skillets, and I got them stuck. So you just want to do the non-stick. Less is more when it comes to the oil. All the instructions on the packaging. But again, where it really starts is the thin wrapper. So on the pork, 180 calories in 5 with 8 grams of protein. So it's a nice choice because then you can add the rice to go with it. If you want to do it for, look at that, look how thin that is. If you want to go ahead and do it for dinner, but you decide how you want the texture of that thin wonton. Do you want it crispy? So you're going to pan fry. You can deep fry them. You may steam them if you like them soft, or you may microwave. And again,
can they be used in the air fryer?
Yeah.
Do you know? Have you tried this?
375 for 8 minutes, and they turn out really well. And a little bit of oil, just a little bit, because they're fully cooked. So all you're doing is just saying, how do I like these?
Yeah, getting them heated through and you're doing the finishing touch on the outside.
The finishing touch.
So going back to the whole idea of the little black dress of food, I've just been picking them up with my fingers, because that's, you know what, if you're having a casual dinner at home with the family, sometimes it's nice. It's sort of like eating the ribs. It's a finger food, or if you're putting it out as an appetizer, it could be a finger food. But if you put these out, you could be hosting a bridal shower or an engagement party or some fabulous event at your house. It could be as black tie as you want this to be, on little plates for waiters to bring around. And that's the thing, is that this is truly gourmet food. That's the whole idea behind Carol Allen's brand, is to have gourmet foods that are always from frozen, incredibly easy for you to prepare, which is why I think Carol has been so successful while she's been on the air for, what is it, 10?
11 in August.
Years now, and she's got something else very different than this that is delicious coming up later on in the show. I can't imagine my freezer not having these, which is why I'm so glad we have the buy more, save more for you, because 50 of them are $40, which is already a great price. Look at how much you're getting. And then you're serving, that's the other thing. When you're serving these, I know exactly how many I'm making for my husband. I know exactly how many I'm making for me and for my kids. There's never waste.
And to your point, like you had mentioned earlier about it being 100 sounds like a lot. They're in 2 bags, so they nest pretty well in your freezer. And you take out what you want, and once you've like sort of said use them, they become a go-to. They become that, I'll have that a couple nights a week and not be like, oh, really?
Because they're like, always yummy.
They're always
There's
yummy,
a
no
buyer that used to be in the food office. She is no longer in the food office, but she confided in me that she was eating these like every single night. Every time. You know who I'm talking about?
Elle Big. She's married. She's a stay-at-home mom now.
Oh, she's amazing. I miss her.
Little thing the size of you. I'm like, how many do you eat?
Oh my gosh, no, she's amazing. Yeah, and you know what? She saw everything that came through here. She knows something that's delicious. So here's a reminder, over 1,200 orders have been placed. Your set of 50 is $40, but for only $14 more, you're getting twice as much food, and that is your only chance to mix and match your flavors if you want to do the veggie, and then the pork, or the pork and the chicken. And when you get your pot stickers home, the protein ones, the pork and the chicken, will still have other vegetables inside there as well. And 51330, lock in that free shipping and handling every your easy pay every 90 days for 1 year. Thank you, my dear.
Thank you.
It's always free shipping and handling when it comes to food. You don't even need to lock that in. But I'm gonna toss it over to Jill, who has a sweet version of, I know, is one of her favorite things.
I do. Before that, though, here's a final update on our Corky's Barbecue Baby Back Rib offering. There were only 100 left. Remember, you're getting 5 1-pound slabs of those baby back ribs, and you're getting an additional bottle of that original barbecue seasoning, or sauce, I should say. It is on auto delivery if you want to take advantage of that price with easy pay every 90 days for the next year. M53419. Also, we talked about this sugar-free assortment from the Rocky Mountain Chocolate Company, 41 individual pieces